That is an invalid command.
Hello, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Saturday. I'm a little late. I was supposed to have 2 more shows. We had that storm on the northeast coast. I don't know what it was, a nor'easter or a hurricane. They said it was a wind storm or a wind bomb, and that's like a hurricane over land. And we had wind gusts up to about 50 miles an hour. We lost a tree, fell over on my cable line that was going up in the sky, and so I've been offline for a while. Anyway, make sure you subscribe, like, and give a thumbs up, and most of all, be sure to comment and take part in telling what you think these things are, the orbs and things that we see. I know some of it looks like it's pixelized, and some of it could be pareidolia, but I'm going to tell you, there's some real stuff out there also. And if you got any feedback for me, I'm listening, so my email is in the description box below. Also, some shout outs, the links are in the description box, so make sure you check them out too. They're always saying hello to me and everything, so I'm returning the favor. And we really need more subscribers, so I got 283, I think. It keeps going up and down, so let's try to go for 300 at least and keep going. The spirit realm is thin here. A lot of energy, a lot of quartz boulders out there, so a lot of vortexes and a lot of I'm going to say dimensional doors. I've got a good one I'm going to show you. It's coming right up, and I think that's it. But anyway, I just want to say really quickly, if you've ever heard of Mr. Leonard. Mr. Leonard was my roommate back in 1979 in El Paso, Texas, when we were in radio together. And he has a report on a UFO, close encounter of a second kind, and he's going to be coming on. We've already talked a few times. Very busy man, and we're going to get on here and do a live interview. So that is very, very exciting, Mr. Leonard. You hear him on the radio all over the United States. So he really made it big. We all did, really. We just... well, I'll speak for myself. I just messed it up, That's the way it goes. The guy I worked for is the president and CEO of NPR now, so that tells you anything. And he had MTV and everything. Okay, we won't go into that, but nevertheless, here I am on the Northeast Coast on my YouTube channel with 283 subscribers. We need at least 1,000 to start making a little money to put into the channel. So we're going to get the Aurora digital camera, and that's the night vision. It's mono, and a lot of people are using it. It's not that expensive, but it's expensive enough. It's like $800, but it's not $3,000 like the third generation. But you have good quality, not as good as the third generation, but good quality. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, check it out. Now, I caught this the night before last. I went out and I said, okay, I want to take a picture. This was after the storm. And all of a sudden I see this flash, and this is what I caught. This is what it looked like. This is the raw image here. Now, this is the first picture with the contrast and the brightness. Now, this is what's coming up out of the ground. Like I told you, there is a vortex here. There's a portal right here in my backyard. This thing is coming up out of the ground, as you can see. I caught it the right time. I was at the right place at the right time, and I caught it. And there's UFOs over here, too. If I could just get this camera, I'm really going to show you what's up in the skies. I just can't catch it with this camera. It's just too old, and it's just not the technology. But look at this. Look how bright it is here at the top. Now, I don't know what's inside here, but I'm going to tell you there's something inside. This is not pixelization. This is not moisture. This is not dust. This is not pareidolia. As you can see right here, there's all kind of different stuff in here. It's taken off from wherever it was, coming through the portal and coming to Earth. Okay, and you can see right up here, there's more. It's still, this is where it come. This is the top, as far as I know. And it's got a smile right there. It's a guy right there smiling, some kind of entity. And then you can see right here it starts. This is the second part, and there's another guy. It looks like he's smiling, see? Yeah, he's in. Look at this guy smiling. They're going, yeah, man, we're letting him catch us. They probably knew, you know. So anyway, you can see that. All right. Now the second picture I took right after this one, this is what it looks like in the raw. You can see that. It's really starting to, I tell you, these things, they travel the speed of light. That's as good as I could get it. You can see that right there. Okay, now with the brightness and contrast, there it is. It's already come up out of the ground and it's on its way wherever it's going, but it's going up. That's for sure. Let's just check it out here. See, there's one down here. I guess that's the guy riding shotgun there. And then it starts coming up right here. You look, that looks like a person right here. This is some kind of entity. There's an entity here. You can see the eyes, the big eyes right there. Something there. There's just things all in here. Entities all in here riding the wave here. Look at that. And then it gets brighter as it goes up to the top. Then there's one right here smiling. See it? Here. It's an entity. Can't really tell. It gets so bright right here. Look at the energy around this sucker. Man, and look right there. There looks like the cat being right there, doesn't it? One of the feline beings, yeah. And then look up here. I missed it. You know, I was fast as I could be, but there it is in the frame. And it was like 2 pulses came up. You know, look at this. This is a guy right here. See him? Or, wait a minute. Look at this. This is it looks like a animal. See the snout right here? And it looks like 2 eyes there and 2 eyes there. There's like 2, and there's a guy right here with a mustache, it looks like. I can't really tell what this is right here. But isn't that exciting? I mean, that was really exciting right there when I caught that. So that shows you, when I get my digital camera, we're going to catch this in real time, and it's going to be cool. You know, we may even go live while we're out there. That's going to be good. Now, look, here's one right after that, not too much longer after that, and a deer was here. And then there's this big orb. Look how big it is right here. Here's the deer. Come to check things out, I guess. I mean, we have heard of deer come through here all the time. A lot of energy, a lot of animals come here. We have the fishers that come here. We have a family of skunks, turkeys. We have a family of possums. They're so funny. They'll come up on the deck and they'll look up and they go, uh-oh, the human's here. And they just look at me and I go, well, hello. And then they just look at me and then just turn around and walk the other way. It's so funny. I love it. But anyway, all right, let's see what we have here. There's an entity right here, and it looks like it's one of the feline beings right here. The eyes are right here. Here's the ears and the mouth. I've been a little bit under the weather. It's been really crazy here. We all have sinus problems here in New England. It really stirred up the pollen, the fall pollen and stuff, all this wind, and everybody is sneezing and just the sinuses. You got to get the kettle and clean it out. Excuse me, that's what I've been doing. And my wife, she's the same way. And I tell you, it's just been really crazy here. But we're getting back. You just have to make your way back to lots of vitamin C and lots of hot liquids like coffee here. And bring this up a little bit closer. See this guy right here? 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and he's looking. See, I believe these are all dimensions right here, and it's just dimension overlapping dimension. There's something here. Look at this. That's wild. And a guy here, extraterrestrial right here, or a dimensional traveler, or a spirit. Look at this right here. Here's one. Mouth, nose, 2 eyes. we kind of say, well, this is all we know. It looks like a cat. It looks like a dog. It looks like a wolf. It looks like a fox. It looks like a guy with a mustache, you know. But we're seeing it, and I'm showing you right here. Here's a dark one right here, 2 eyes and a nose right here. You know, just because they look spooky, like look at this one right here. There's pyramids right here. See them? And a guy in the middle. See the guy with 2 eyes and a nose? Or it could be a woman, or it could be a extraterrestrial. And here's one right here. They're just all over and in through here. They're just dimensions over dimensions. That's all I can think of. You know, that's all I can think of. Because there's just so much energy here. And they come and they go, and it's kind of funny that that's right there. It's so big, and it's so huge. It's a doorway, I believe is what it is, a dimensional doorway. And, you know, I don't know, but this is the tree, and, you know, it looks like some kind of person here that's in the tree. I mean, doesn't that look like a person with 2 eyes? Here's his ears, his head, his mouth, his shoulders. Here's his arms going down, his legs. You know, I don't want to say nothing, but gosh, it's right there in front of me. You know, you don't see this in the tree. You just don't see this every day. That might be a tree spirit, or maybe the tree is a portal, because it sure does have a lot of activity around it. That's for sure. And you got the deers around it, and this is the fairy circle. It's inside the fairy circle. This is all quartz boulders that's been broken up, and here's one big one right in the middle. So yeah, it could be. I don't want to take too much longer on this, but I wanted to show you that. I think this was something about a fairy. Let's just see. There's something inside here, and I don't know, it reminded me of a fairy, I think. See if you can see it and work it out. But I can see 2 eyes right here and a nose, and like it goes in front of them. It's like another dimension. It goes in front. Here's an X right there, and it looks like a profile of something, and then it looks like a little entity standing right there. Do you see that right there? It's like a guy right there with a helmet on. You can see he's in like a big space suit. Oh yeah. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's wild. Is that what I wanted to show? I said fairy. You know, I see these leaves and stuff, and sometimes I wonder, you know, am I seeing the leaves right in here? Yeah, it looks like a face right there, so I don't know. I think I might be stretching it right there. But these orbs, yeah, the orbs have got stuff in it, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. I wanted to see this one right here. And I really don't know what this is right here. It's kind of pixelized right there. It's just so far away, but you can see it right there. Boy, the weather is crazy. It's got my speakers, a lot of static. I gotta get some fabric softener in here. Let's move on here. Oh, wow. See what I can do. Now, last night I took a picture, and the ladder is going to be right here, a little step ladder. We were doing some work, patching up some holes. The woodpeckers are trying to peck down the house, you know. But anyway, they were out there. I took a picture in the flash, and I could see them. And they're not really that big. They're kind of small. But I saw them. They're all together with the flash. I said, I saw them. It was wild. When I did the flash, a lot of people can't see it. My wife says, I can't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. But when I flash it and I'm looking, I could see it, the flash reflect off of them. It's wild. I'm getting good at this, man. I'm seeing things other people can't see. It's wild. Well, it's about time, isn't it? Now, this looks like some kind of canine being right here. See, the 2 eyes are always in the middle here, driving the Merkabah is what I want to call it. And you got a man right here, his 2 eyes, his nose, here's his hair, it's parted right there. It's a spirit or a dimensional traveler. I don't know. Looks like he may have a little bow tie, too. I don't know. See right here? Okay. Wow. You know, I'm kind of looking at this at the same time you are, because I've forgotten. I've been so busy and stressed out with everything going on here at the house. Man, you're broke and tired. You're a homeowner. Look at this, 2 eyes and a nose here. Looks like some kind of being here. It's kind of pixelized, I know, but it could be just the way it looks in the doorways, you know, of other dimensions. Let's see, did we see this one? No. Yeah, we saw that one, didn't we? Well, I don't think we did, but see, here's one in the middle right here. Yeah, because that guy's not there. Yeah, see right here in the middle, there is another being. See the 2 eyes right here? We got a little hat or pyramid in the distance behind him, and a man standing right there way out. Somebody right here, or this is his mouth and nose. Can't really tell. Look at all these symbols right here. It's all kind of symbols. Sometimes I see writing, numbers. I just can't make it out. Look right here. This is something right here. Look at this. This is wow. This is like a part of a ship or something mechanical right here. See it? Right here? Yeah. And this is some kind of radio wave right here. I see that a lot. I see that a lot. Yeah, here's an entity here. Yeah, they're just so many of them, and they've been coming for years. This is just full of entities. Look at this. Now that looks like somebody riding in a little ship right there, doesn't it? See that right there? Got the spacesuit on right there. Now that's wild. Look at that right there. There's somebody there. Looks like they may be working on it. And look at this. This is like a lion's face, kind of like the feline beings. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, it does to me. I know you'll probably see something different. Look at this. This looks like a extraterrestrial. See the 2 eyes, nose, and the mouth, and the big head right there? Looks like he's got headphones on his ears or something there. Yeah, that's what I see. Tell me what you see. Okay, let's see what's over here. Coming around the house. I really don't know. I see 2 eyes and a mouth right there that's like 45 degrees, 15 degrees. Oh, that's wild. And a little, I don't know if that's camera artifact or if that's some kind of entity. Okay, more of this. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, you know something? When I was just looking at it, it looked like somebody riding a horse there, doesn't it? It could be. Yeah, that's wild. You know, when I really bring it in close, I see, you know, like 2 people right here standing. 2 entities and something right here in the middle. But if I, you know, go way down with it, it kind of looks like a horse and somebody riding it. That's just me, though. You know, that's that pareidolia that they're talking about. Well, you know, it may be, but it is something. It's not just dust or a bug. Give me a break. So a lot of entities, a lot of energy around here, as you can see. Wow. Let's see what's in this one if we can. Oh yeah, this is a feline being. See the eye right here? There's an eye right here. Here's his nose, his mouth, and you see the whiskers. Let me see if I can get closer and see if you can look at it. Yeah, see, the closer you get, well, you can see the eye. Look at the mouth and the nose. That's a feline being right there. You know, these things could be, what are you saying, about 17 feet tall. People mistake them for Nephilim, you know, because they're so tall, they're like giants, but they've been around for ancient times. You can look at in India and look it up, and you can see, you know, that's when they had that big war, and they're shooting arrows and things are blowing up. I forget what it's called, the Merkabah or something like that. But anyway, you can see the lions sitting in chairs. They're by the emperors or the kings or the leaders. They're the protectors. There are the protectors. They sure are. And if you look on in through here, you can see other faces of felines. That's for sure. Pretty as you please right here. You can see them. And then it kind of gets out of focus. You bring it right here, you can really see them right there. somebody right here, some kind of entity. Here's another cat being. See the nose right here, the two eyes, the mouth right here. Yeah, I'm going to say this is a feline Merkabah right here. A lot of feline entities flying around. And I do ask for help, and protection. I do 1 John 4:1-4. I do that every day. I do a clearing 4 times a day. Most of the time, it's 4 times a day. And I do the James Gillian clearing from ESETI Ranch. Look it up. Go to esetiranch.org and look up clearings, how to do a clearing. And you just put in the blank your higher power. It can be Jesus, it can be Buddha, whatever your higher power is. Mine is Jesus, and that's what I use. And plus, I use my 1 John 4:1-4 in the Holy Bible. And I just can't go wrong. My faith is strong. And even on days when I only have as much faith as a mustard seed, it's just like having all the faith in the world. That's for sure. A lot more than the Pope in Rome. That's for sure. You heard some of this stuff that's going on? Wow. Man, the more the days go on, the more all of this is coming true. Also, look at Kim Clement. Kim Clement, the late Kim Clement, he was a prophet. He was called the singing prophet. He sang while he did prophecy and stuff, and he prophesied a lot of the stuff in politics going on and in the world. And I'm going to tell you, he's been right on so far. And yeah, check out Kim Clement. All right, it'd be worth the listen. And you don't have to believe it. I'm just saying, check it out. You may enjoy it. You may get something from it. I know I did. Okay, here's another one. It's not all the way in, but right here on this side, I've been seeing, on this side of this tree right here, I've been seeing a lot of doors open up like this. It's just been, I can't see them with my naked eye. Now, that other one, I saw a flash. It was coming up out of the ground, the very first picture I showed you today. Yeah, I could see that with my eye. There was a flash, and that's why I said, oh, wait a minute, man. Let me take a picture. And I think they kind of waited on me. I think they let me know that they were there. And they're going to show you, we know what you're doing. We're going to show everybody what's going on here. So there it is right there. And it looks like it's upside down. There's a person right here. And then if you look right here, this looks like some kind of panther. I don't know what it is about the feline beings right now. I think they're really here to protect, and they really have to be here. That's a trip. Yeah, a lot of crap going on around here, that's for sure. But it was a lot of energy, and there's so much energy here with the Hammonasset Ley Line running back and forth through here, and that storm had so much energy in it. And we had some lightning, we had some thunder, and lots of rain, and a lot of wind. So it was a lot of energy, that's for sure. They had the moon, behind the clouds up there, really shining. You can lighten up the sky. You could really tell there's a lot of energy going on here. So anyway, you can see this is got 2 ears. There's an eye, nose, and a mouth right here. And there's some kind of entity right here. And this is some kind of doorway, I'm believing, for sure. It's been happening a lot lately. And let's see what we got here, if we can bring this one in close enough to look at. See, there's something here, and that looks like some kind of wolf or a fox or a coyote. Look at that right there. Yeah, it's in the middle of the doorway right there, and it's just opened up right there. That looks like a portal to me. We got them all around here. We have them in the house. One opened up behind me, and an orb flew out and flew by me. I got to do more filming in the house. I try to keep the house clean. My wife says, don't bring no more stuff in here, because when I was a paranormal investigator, we had a lot of stuff going on. Maybe I can get her on and she can tell some of her stories. Her mother-in-law says, man, I don't know what it is about your house. She would come and stay in the bedroom downstairs, and stuff would go up against the wall off the night table, And she said the door was closed, nobody could get in, no animals, no cats or anything could get in. And she was there. She said, I wake up, I hear people talking, I can't make out what they're saying, but there's stuff going on. There's nobody out there, where I'm at. You can tell. If anybody's talking, man, look out. There's somebody out there that don't supposed to be. But yeah, there's a lot going on here, that's for sure. So that's why I do clearings, every day. Every day. I make sure this place is clean. That's for sure. And it's universal law, they have to leave. Especially when you're using Jesus Christ. And you're a believer and have faith. Okay, this is one that's coming around the side of the house. There's this line. It always comes through here. I saw a UFO come right through here, a sphere. And it had all kind of designs on it, and it was kind of a maroon reddish looking ball, and a little bit bigger than a basketball. And I would have never had enough time to run in and get the camera. Now this was years ago, but I wouldn't have had time to go get the camera, and I just watched it in real time go right over the trees, all the way to the Long Island Sound. And if you look on my channel, I have a drone flight that I do above the house, and you can see what's all around it in a 360 degree view, and you'll see what's going on up there and what's around me. But right here, this looks like some kind of I don't know, it's an animal. I don't want to say dog. I don't want to say cat. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It may be something we don't understand. See right here, the eye here. And the eye is kind of covered, or he's got his eye closed. Here's his nose, and here's his mouth right here. You see that? And it's got spots all over it, so it may be a leopard, And here's something here, 2 eyes, a nose right here, and a mouth. There's somebody here, a square head right here. Yeah, I mean, there's so many entities that we don't know about. Look at this. What is this? This is something else that's kind of looks mechanical. See, it's round there and got something attached to it, like a rod or something attached to this. Yeah, I don't know. It's all kind of crazy stuff right here. Yeah, right here's the nose and the mouth of a lion. You see that right there? Yeah. If you just keep looking at it, you see so many different things here. There's so much here. That is something right there. And then you got little pyramids. See the little pyramids right there? Wow. That is just unbelievable. Oh, this is a video. Okay, this is a little video clip. Okay, check this out. This is the big pine tree right here in the middle of my backyard. It's about 100 feet high, and this is where I catch all those orbs there. And right here's all the trees where I catch orbs. And if you can see right here is a traveling UFO or orb. I'm going to say UFO because it's not going really that fast, but it's going fast enough. Okay, here we go. That's real slow. See, that's the flash. Now I've slowed it down. I slowed it down as far as I could. Okay, this is what it looks like. Did you see that one? Okay, it goes by really fast. See, there it is right there. It goes by real fast. And there's slow down to 10%. And that's all I could catch with the flash. But look at all this happening right here. There's a portal opening right here, and I think it's going into the portal. Look at this. See that? It just... Yeah. Isn't that something? So I caught that. I wanted to share that with you. And I brightened this one up. Here's another one I want to show you. This is a different one. Check it out. Did you see that go by fast? Whoa, there it goes by that fast. And there, I slowed it down as slow as I could get it. I couldn't get it any slower. Now, I'll show that to you again. And this is real time. The first one's the real time. Did you see that? That's how fast it goes. Now, I almost didn't catch it. Then I slowed it down really slow. Boom, man. And it looks like it has another one following it on its side. So yeah, and I think I've got another one somewhere. I think I may have one more. I'm not quite sure. But okay, what did we call this? Right here, I've been having these come around, and they've been reported in New York State and Connecticut a lot. They're the snakes. And this is really weird. I said, I don't know, man. I don't know what that is. There's something in the tree. And it kind of does look like there's something here looking at me. It almost looks like a lamb, doesn't it? So I said, yeah, it could be. So, all right. I said, no, I'll show it and call it a snake or something. And then I go, well, wait a minute. I take another picture. It's here again. Let's check it. Oh, my God, look. It's a face. 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. And I don't know what this is right here. Is he hovering above his orb? Or is this... What is this? Isn't this something, folks? This is in my backyard, and this is as far as I can get it. But you can see the face as pretty as you please. You see the mouth, the nose, the 2 eyes, his head right there, and only God knows what this is, you know? There's something bright here, and it's gold. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. It's gold, and it's really got a lot of energy around it. So, and it looks like it's kind of attached right here in a way. But do you see that? Isn't that crazy? I wanted to show you that. So, and you can see a couple of things up in the tree, but it's it's just not. You just can't hardly see it. And right here around that portal, you got one right here. Looks, you just really can't tell what's in it, but you can tell there's activity going on right there. My wife's scared to go out there at night. She said, I don't want to get in no portal. I said, that could happen. We showed I showed her some videos, on YouTube about the guy in Alabama back years ago. He went through the field and he just disappeared, and they went to look for him. They could hear his voice and answer him, but he couldn't come back. And then eventually he was gone forever. So I don't know where he went. Another planet, another dimension, another time. But it does happen. I think it happens at the Bermuda Triangle. I think it happens in the Dragon Triangle. There is a triangle in Nevada, but I believe that's mostly the mountains and the kind of the air. It's so turbulent there that it brings down planes. But yeah, there's a lot going on, though, that we don't know about. We're going to Mars. Mars has wreckage on it. Go see Space Detective, Art Alien TV. His name is Joe White. He's in the UK. And he shows you the wreckage on Mars. And he really brings it up. He spent hours dissecting this with other people that's doing it, and they work in concert. And he has statues, he's got cars, tanks, animals, humans. I think there were little humans on Mars and giants. The planet, I think it was the moon of a bigger planet that's the asteroid belt that got destroyed during that war. Was it the war in heaven? Was it that war on Earth in India where they show the blue people and the red people and the yellow people, everybody shooting arrows and the animals running to and fro on fire, and there was an explosion as bright as 3 suns. There was a lot of technology used then. And I believe that planet got destroyed. I think our whole solar system changed that day. And I believe there were giants on that planet. And I believe that Mars catered to that planet. And I believe there were young, old people, and little people, and giants, and all kind of extraterrestrial entities there. I really do. And something horrible happened. And a lot of people were killed and just stuck, like that, what is Pompeii, the volcano where everybody was just sitting there and they just were mummified. Oh, what a way to go, huh? Yeah, I believe something similar to that happened. I do believe we have the technology and we're there already. We're on the moon. We're all throughout the solar system, and we were there before. And it was just a big war that happened. good and evil, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But that's why the moon is so bombarded, and so many other planets are so messed up. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Now that looks like a lion being right here, some kind of feline being. A lot of those around. Oh, that's for sure, protectors. Yeah, it's crazy sometimes the way things are. I get off on my rambling, and I have to apologize. My wife says, man, you're talking about one thing and you forget what you were talking about, and then you're talking about something else. So I'm sorry. I do that sometime. Now I think this one had a symbol in it or something. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. This right here looks like some kind of ancient symbol, ancient writing. Does it not to you? You know, I've saw something like this before, and it looked like the Om symbol, but this don't look like the Om symbol. I don't know if you know what kind of symbol these are right here. Let me know, where we'll all know, because there's some kind of ancient. I've seen ancient astrology symbols. I've saw these Om symbols. I've saw all kind of different stuff. I'm going to put one together one day and show all that, with the letters and the numbers that you see. I don't know if they're ships and they're numbered, or they have to identify themselves or something. I don't know. But yeah, you can just look through here and you can see all kind of different entities. And I think this is dimension. This is like somebody right here talking into something right here. See the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth right here? You know, that almost looks like a picture. Sometimes I'll look at it and they almost look like pictures, you know? Right there. Yeah. So I wanted to show that. And I think that's all I've got for today. Don't forget, to give me a thumbs up, share. At 283, it goes up and down. So, okay, I got 286, and then it goes back down. You know, I try to not be political, but I really start talking politics, you know, with my name and my accounts on social media. And I think the algorithms get me. And that's why I'm having such a hard time. You know, it's just hard to shut up when you see dysfunctional stuff going on. You know, I want to express my opinion and say, hey, you know, this is not right. If you ever wanted to live in biblical times, well, welcome. You're living in biblical times. It's evil against the light. It's light protecting the people and trying to fight. Well, they are winning against the darkness. And you know, we've already won, and we win in the end. You know, it's just a new day and a lot of stuff happening. And I do believe we're going to be seeing some really crazy things happening here in the next few years and maybe months. And it's going to be some really crazy stuff. I think as it's described in the Bible. Things coming up out of the ocean and out of the sky. The wormwood, you know, Nostradamus did predict that. Okay, but see, I can get on here and start talking about that. If I had an expert and I was interviewing, it would be so much fun. So, okay, well, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. I really want to hear your comment on what you think these things are, and especially those symbols. It means a lot to me. It really does. I don't get enough of that. That's for sure. Make sure you come back and like and do your comments and everything, because I'll edit this and, you know, to make it shorter and take out some of the silliness that I do. And, you know, come back and like it and comment. I sure do appreciate it. That will help me a lot. And watch it. Let it run or something, you know. I sure do appreciate it, everybody. Have a great weekend and stay safe out there, okay? This is David, the Backyard Ufologist, saying have a great weekend, and we'll check you back here in just a couple of days. Bye-bye, everybody.